Hello guys, welcome to Business and Investment World. Today we're going to talk about depreciation. In this video, what's depreciation? What's fair value? How do we calculate it? And as always, some investment ideas at the end. Oversimplified, depreciation is the actual decrease of a fair value of an asset. The fair value would be the potential price of an asset. It can be found by comparing similar assets with similar characteristics in the market and making an average. It's useful to register, report, or to know what a company has, or in personal finance, what we have as time goes by. As a reference, the market value is how much a buyer is willing to pay for it. As an example, a good seller or negotiator can get more than the fair value. These are some of the useful lives established by the IRS. Almost all physical assets have it for accounting purposes. In a business, helps to understand when it needs to be replaced for a new one or to maintain the production line working properly. But it might vary, and the reason is that there are factors that can make their useful lifespan longer or shorter, like the intensity of how it is used, the maintenance, etc. So how do we know how much an asset has been depreciating or how it's going to? There are different methods, but the easiest and the most useful for non-complicating scenarios is a straight line depreciation method. This method has a convenient characteristic, the salvage value. It can be used or not. If we don't use it, we can just calculate the depreciation of the asset until the value will be zero. Or, if we use it, we establish it at the beginning of the useful lifespan and exchange it for the expected value when the scheduled time comes. Let's see how it works. When we depreciate it without a salvage value, it will go all the way down until its value will be zero. After that, we can or change it or continue using it. For a business, if it is in a good condition, it can continue its purpose without generating expenses. For personal finance, even though that can keep up with its purpose, will be more difficult to sell it, and to replace it will cost much more. On the other hand, if we depreciate it with a salvage value, we will schedule when to exchange it. And as it is a projection, it is not fixed and it might vary. But let's assume that we bought it the 1st of January, and by the end of December of the 4th year, we arrive to the salvage value, and it can be sold or replaced, possibly using this amount to pay part of a new one or other motives. And something important to remember, land can never be depreciated. Here are some ideas. Thank you for watching, I hope you like it. If you find it useful, share it with your friends and hit the like button. See you in the next one, and let's continue investing.